What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Seth the Lawn Surgeon, and on my way to get my trailer. Actually, I'm on my way to Harbor Freight because my van doesn't have the brake controller with the right connection for the lights and stuff like that. So I gotta get that first. But so I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, get me some of them flashing lights, put on the trailer until I can get it back to the house. Hopefully there's no problems. But anyway, get it back to the house so I can figure out what's going on. But what I want to talk about was first of all, you know, the price and where I got it from. Original post. Alright, so originally I was looking for trailers online. I was looking for 6x12s. Single axle, because like I said, I don't have the brake controller on my van, so I didn't want anything with brakes. So most of the trailers I was seeing, they was like 1,000, you know, but they usually go quick because, you know, like I said, I guess, you know, they just hook up and go. So I came across this one. Luckily, the guy had just posted it that day. But not only was it 7x16, it was dual axle. So it has brakes on it. So I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big trailer, you know? So went and checked it out. He had posted it for $1,000, right? So went and checked it out. You know, offered $900. He came back at $950. So boom, got it for $950. Then I had a 2-inch ball. He said the ball is 2.5 inch. So I'm like, man, that tells you the trailer's pretty big. So luckily he has a neck and a ball for no homo. He has a neck and a ball for he said he'll give it to me for 20 bucks. It's probably too low for what I'm doing. I mean, because my van is very low and this neck and ball comes straight out. So I'm probably gonna have to get one that's more elevated. So, but yeah, you know, 950 is pretty good. Dual axle trailer. And I figured, like I said, I could grow into this because, you know, a single axle trailer is probably good. You probably could get away with putting 2 pieces of equipment on it, but what people don't realize is it depends on your towing vehicle. If your towing vehicle is not like a big old heavy duty truck, I'm not saying heavy duty, but if it's not a decent sized truck, like if you're using like an S10 or something, or like a van like I'm using, then you don't want to put too much weight on your tongue. Your tongue weight is the weight that the van is carrying. The van or towing vehicle is not meant to carry weight. It's meant to pull weight. Your weight is supposed to go on your axle or dual axles. And so if you have a single axle, then each axle probably is only rated for like 2,000 pounds or something like that. So by me having 2 axles, it's probably at least 4,000 plus. So if I get 2 lawnmowers, I can put both lawnmowers right on that axle so that my van is not carrying that much of the weight. Because I know a lot of people asking, can your van handle that if it's fully loaded? Well, one thing is, it's not going to be fully loaded. I mean, I don't have enough equipment for it to be fully loaded. It's going to be like my Mustang and my my Time Master, pretty much. And maybe like the most it'll be loaded is gonna be my Mustang, my Time Master, 2 weed eaters, my aerator, my dethatcher, and probably my yard vac, my Craftsman yard vac. That's it. You know what I mean? That's to be fully loaded to me. maybe a trash can. But so that's probably less than 1,000 pounds worth of equipment. The trailer's probably 1,200 pounds, so we're looking at about 2,200 pounds that the van gonna be towing. And that's not even on a regular basis. I probably won't even have my aerator detachable with me all the time, but maybe for the winter time. But so that's gonna be the most my van's gonna be towing for now. And then if I'm thinking about getting a walk behind. So then I probably won't have the aerator and detachable, or I might have my yard vac, and then I have the aerator. But yeah, that's whatever. I'm rambling now. Anywho, now I guess I want to talk about my concerns right quick before I get to Harbor Freight, get these lights. My first biggest concern was my parking situation. As you know, my wife's car is usually parked right there because she likes to be right by the steps. So my 5x8 is just big enough to fit in there. So I thinking what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get her to back her car up a little bit, and I think I could finagle it a little bit past this tree that we have to get it parked in there, and I think that'll be good. You know what I mean? I guess my other concern was the tow weight, but like I explained to you, I mean, I don't really think that's gonna be that much of a big deal of the tow weight, because like I said, I'm gonna try to load all the heavy stuff on the axle, and then I'm going to get over here. And then I'm going to get heavy duty springs. My friend at work, he was telling me about a helper springs, or helper shocks, or with springs on them, which is like a shock. It's like a shock that has a spring around it, right? So if you put a lot of weight on the back, the shock will compress down to a point where it hits the spring, and once it hits the spring, it'll stop. You know what I mean? Hope this freaking Harbor Freight is open. It looks like the lights are on. That's the last thing I need. Oh, yeah, I see people in there. Sweetness. So yeah. So I mean, those are my two biggest concerns. But I'm gonna get here, get a Harbor Freight, get these lights, and then I'm gonna be on my way to get a trail. All right, peace. All right, people, here she is. Let me back up. It's not as awkward as I thought it would look with the Astro van. It is because it's leaning forward. But see how I told you, it's like kind of dipping to the front, and see, once I put a load on there, that's gonna get exaggerated. Plus, I probably got like the original shocks on this van, so it's dipping in the back some. But like I said, I'm gonna get some heavy duty shocks, and I'm gonna get a little neck that comes up more, so it kind of levels it out to start with. Right now, the starting position is leaning forward anyway. It was good enough to get to the house, but put my tape up. I had to extend my my four-way connection. As you see, I got some lights running to the back of there, temporary lights, because I need a 6-pin connection. So, but here she is. Not too shabby. This thing is huge, isn't it? Man. But yep, I'm about to finish gassing up, and I'm head to the house. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Yes, sir.